So something you guys did that is on a constant loop in my house. We have a 2-year-old, and you know where I'm going with this. The Lego Movie. Everything is awesome. It literally, my kid loves that movie, and that song is like he runs around screaming it. You worked with the Lonely Island on that, right?
Yeah.
So kind of walk us through that whole experience. I mean, just doing a song for such a major movie like that.
It was pretty. I mean, it's a very detached experience.
It's a modern experience.
Yeah,
'cause we never actually were in the room with the Lonely Island
That's
guys.
crazy.
We just did everything
Well,
remotely.
technically, Sarah and I were not in the room with each other. I recorded with a team in Los Angeles, and then they sent the tracks, and Sarah went to a studio and recorded.
I actually just did it at home.
Oh, did you do it at home?
Yeah.
And then they sent all those tracks to the Lonely Island, and then they did it in their studio wherever they were at the time. They were doing a movie, and so all three of us were completely separate from each other.
How amazing is that it got broken down from like this major motion picture to like, well, I was in different studios. Well, yeah, I was at home and I did it on my phone. And
this is why it was such a cool experience to get to actually perform with them at the Oscars, because we know the Lonely Island guys, and specifically we know Andy for many years, and so we were friendly. We were really stoked to be sort of together working on this project. But then when the song was up for best song at the Oscars, they were like, oh, would you guys be into performing? We all made the energy and time to come out. We had to do a bunch of rehearsals. We had to do blocking rehearsals with the whole ensemble of cast, because there was dancing and flipping and characters and astronauts, and it was I think they were worried we were going to get killed, and we nearly did many times. Certainly never do anything choreographed, so all of a sudden we have a Hollywood choreographer being and then it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then you're here, and then you're there, and watch out for the possum, and then Tegan and I are just we were the least glamorous people probably ever to attend the Oscars, but it was super, super fun, and we had no idea that the movie would be so big, so it was one of those serendipitous things where we said yes, and then it actually became a really kind of one of those moments probably we'll talk about for the rest of our lives.
Well, it's not one of those annoying kid movies, so mom and dads are like, hey, you want to watch it? Great, put it on.
Yeah, it turned out to be, when they sent us the pitch for the movie, they sent us just a short little clip, and we both were like, okay, because you never know, right? When you commit to doing something, you're like, but as soon as I saw the clip, I was like, okay, this looks smart. This looks really smart.
It was the opening sequence.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And I liked the content and how subversive it was, but then how cool it would be for kids to attach to something that had been so significant to us as young people. So it was cool.
And in the past couple of years, since your sound has evolved, you've made some new friends, including your time with Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our time with Taylor Swift was maybe 3.5 minutes on stage performing the song Closer.
I was going to ask, is she the nicest person ever that I hear?
In that 3 minutes, she was the nicest person we'd ever met.
Yeah.
During rehearsal, she came over and she was like, just so you know, I have 9 background singers. So when it comes time to do the final section, I'm going to count down the audience, and I want to make 15,000 people jump up and down to the final chorus of Closer. And the way she choreographed, she's a boss. She was up there. She was just organizing everyone, telling everyone what to do. Everyone loves her so much. Her team was so cool. Sarah and I were just in awe. She was amazing. And when we went on stage to perform, when the countdown started, we're so old school, so I was just keep the mic near your face and sing it full voice and sing as well as you could. And when I watched back, Taylor's just she's so tall. She's practically, she just was jumping over top of us. It was incredible. And the whole audience, just this arena, just started jumping up and down. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. It was amazing.
She is really, really nice. I don't know if I had to testify to her niceness, it would be authentic. I would say
she did make us jam.
She made us jam and biscuits, and she was really sweet. Her parent, she came off stage from her show and came into our dressing room and was like, hey guys, let's hang out. And we were just, I don't know anything about her other than that one experience.
But jam and biscuits.
Nice. The jam and biscuits was
delicious.
Huge.
And
an very, very good manners. Very good manners.
She seems like a very polite woman.
Very polite, yeah.
Now, is there anyone on your list of somebody you would like to work with?
There's so many, but it's sort of, I always envy people who feel like they can just say anything they want and are super confident about just declaring like, I want to work with whatever this person. And I'm just like, aren't they embarrassed or aren't they worried that the person would be like, ew, I would never work with them.
Yeah.
But so there are a few people, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Makes for a great conversation.
I'm just going to think about it and manifest it in my own mind. And then if it happens, then that's great. But if it never happens, then I never have to live
Probably
in
for
the
the
shame.
best.
Yeah.
Like you're covering your
The
bases.
shame shadow. I'll never
that.
have to live in it if I don't
Every
tell
once in a
anyone.
while, people will push us, like they'll like the record label or people around us will be like, we should reach out to someone and get a collaborator. We should get a featuring vocalist on your record. And Sarah and I are just like, we're too awkward. We're just like,
Yeah.
Sarah's my featuring vocalist on every song. So
I think
Yeah.
Shame Shadow could be the name of your metal band.
oh, that's
you
a
ever bring
good one.
that back, see?
Yeah, there is a Canadian metal band that covered us. If
yeah?
you're at all interested in hearing what Tegan and Sara sound like as a metal band, but with a male lead singer, there's
Yeah.
a band called Cancer Bats, and they covered a song called "So Jealous,"
Yeah,
and
that's So Jealous, yeah, from
it's
the record, yeah.
kick ass.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.